Moin und herzlich willkommen hier wieder bei The Hobbyist in der Kategorie Gaming mit dem Spiel Vampire the Masquerade. Bloodlines wollte ich gerade sagen. Vampire the Masquerade Coteries of New York. Diesmal mit Folge Nummer 11. Und ja, jetzt werde ich auch das einlösen, was ich beim letzten Mal schon vorhatte, nämlich das erneute Treffen mit Hope, unserer Malkavianerin, für unsere Coterie. Viel Spaß dabei. Herzlich willkommen zurück. Jetzt hier endlich mit Hope. Und, was war's noch? The true Side of Hope oder sowas? Schauen wir mal, was sie drauf hat. When you get to the internet cafe, Hope is already waiting on the street. The sight catches you off guard. A part of you suspected she might be more of a shut-in, my haven is my castle type. Shoemaker 2002. Perfect timing. We need to go for a ride. Get in, get in, get in. She doesn't wait for your response and jumps behind the wheel of a lavender vintage roadster instead. The engine starts roaring expectantly, causing everyone's head to turn. Not wanting to attract needless attention, you quickly slip into the back seat of the car. The moment you shut the door behind you, the vehicle sets off, tires screeching. What 100 real quick. Sorry for not bringing you up to speed first, but hey, this is New York City. Everyone is always in a rush, and this is even more true when you're a kindred. Was für ein Auto. Bussy work. Now allow me to take care of some business, and I'll be right there with you. Even as she's zooming past the traffic, she's still on her phone, of course. Business? What do you make living in this city? What do you make a living in this city? It's a long story. Do you really want to hear it? Before you manage to answer, she starts talking. So, another extremely online mark based in New York goes by the name of Deaf Null. Told me to Google Ethereum a few years ago. That way I got into Bitcoin. And I found a new religion, 23-year-old selling visions of governments replaced by banning code and decentralized consensus, masses ruled by algorithms as just as the laws of physics. Idiot man-child investors trying to shape their reality through sheer fanatical zeal and dedicated collections of something as abstract as rare SHA-256 decryptions. Also SHA-256 für die Deutschen unter uns. Her driving style is far more aggressive and dangerous than you're comfortable with. It is just you, or does she peek into the rear window mirror more often than she looks straight ahead? Das sieht man ja auch sehr schön. A hyper-speculative environment where nothing has a real value, only abstract beliefs matter, and your life savings can be ruined by a single bullshit tweet. How could I refuse the allure? I've started buying low and selling high on a variety of shady 24/7 exchanges that allowed me for 100 times leverage. As in, they'd lend me 100 times the capital I could bet with. I got lucky at the beginning and kept the ball rolling, shorting and longing impulsively, recklessly. I got to the point where I became too big to fall. That's when I cashed out. The car comes to an abrupt halt. You bump up against the seat in front of you. Okay, this story will be continued later. We're here, right at our first stop. I need you to do me a favor. First stop? What favor? Favor? What favor? Young, hot, petite, ingenuine. Nothing too difficult. Literally a jump out, jump in kind of deal. Alle in dieser Scheißstadt benutzen mich einfach nur. Ich hoffe, ich kann irgendwann diesen scheiß Spieß umdrehen. See that weird guy in the Yankees, full cap, standing around the corner? Approach him, tell him you're at young, hot, petite, ingenuine. Take a phone and he gives you and bring it here. Get going, honey. It's illegal to park here. You jump out of the car and approach the man Hope has pointed out. Not a lot you can tell about him based on his appearance, aside from the fact he seems pretty shady. The guy assumes a comically threatening pose as you approach him. Shady guy. The hell do you want? I'm young, hot, petite, genuine. Oh, gotta admit, I had no idea what ingenuine means, so I had to make sure. I was about to Google it, you know. He takes a phone out of his pocket and covertly passes it to you. Everything has been prepared and preloaded according to your instructions. Should take about 2 minutes to transfer the data. Now get out of here. The man walks away with an exaggerated hip-hop gait. You hop back into Hope's car. She immediately steps on the gas pedal. You got the phone? You're the best. Pass it to me, please. She connects the two smartphones using a cable and begins some sort of data transfer. Looks like it's an identical model. After a minute or so, the process is complete. Alright, goodbye, lovely. You served me well. Hope opens the car window, grabs her old phone. You're not an expert to recognize the exact model, but it definitely looks like it had an $800 price slapped on it, and tosses out of the window. Surprised, you look behind you and see a car in the opposite lane running over the abandoned device. Hope notices your quizzical look. Off the grid lifestyle. I've been needing a lot of burner phones lately. I'm not going to use some cheap pieces of shit, so it's a pretty expensive necessity. Crossroads red light. She takes an advantage of the moment to shoot a driving selfie that strategically excludes her face and uploaded it to Instagram. You notice her handle. There's Versailles Beauty. Versailles Beauty. Ach, keine Ahnung. Now, I was telling you a story. Cashing out. Right. At some point towards the end of 2017, I became convicted. I need to cash out. There was no way the bubble was going to last forever. I always knew there would be no grapes of wrath for the cryptocurrency era. It would have to be a series of profoundly antisocial, disconnected events. The whole crypto culture was a decentralized church of lone millennials who rejected all established modern values and kept atoning for the original sin of not buying Bitcoin back in 2013. Another abrupt last-second turn. You get pressed against the window. What the hell is it with her driving style? But a life you've never wanted me to live anyway, and get a chance to win a priceless pile of nothing. Untether yourself from all worldly desires. Find joy in suicidal ideation. To this day, money holds no real value for me. It is as abstract as a video game score. A bunch of numbers on the screen. This joyless world changed me forever. I knew I had to escape. So I took my piles of fictional dollars to a new arena. Elite New York City social circles. Not because I wanted to scam them and make more, but because I wanted to finally have some good goddamn fun. I mean, of course I had to scam them in process, but it was only in service of becoming something more than a star. A constellation. Another abrupt stop, this time next to the entrance to a shifty-looking back alley. Alright, friend, this time you're at leaky gut syndrome, whistleblower extraordinaire. Whenever a press sneak fuck wants a leak, you've got it. Got it? Sorry for putting you out there in my place, but I only personally contact people as a last resort. Gets harder to protect my identity each time I show my face out there. And since I've got you, our man is waiting for you in this back alley. He's paying back a favor with a pen drive containing crucial information we need to stay safe in this city. Retrieve it. I will be circling around the area. Make sure we aren't in danger right now. When you're done, get back in. I'll pick you up. Everything clear? Good. You exit the car and see it drive away in a hurry. Then head into the narrow passageway. Sure enough, there's a man waiting for you at the end of the back street, unshaven, wearing wrinkled clothes, with a nervous eye tick. He looks even dodgier than the last guy you've met. When you approach, he gives you a mean look. You lost or something? I'm leaky gut syndrome. You said you've got a little something that might interest me. Of course. Straight to the point, are you? Alright then. Jetzt hier ist sogar Shady Journalist. Clumsily, he produces a USB stick out of his front shirt pocket and holds it before your face. When you reach out to take it, he pulls his hand back and gives you a sly grin. Getting all this data was risky, you know. Miss Montgomery is an unusual, secretive person. Digging up dirt on her took more effort than I expected. Effort that should be rewarded, I think. The more you ask around about her, the more you expect a letter saying, "Give up your inquiries, which are completely useless," at your doorstep. Maybe attached to a severed cat head. You catch my drift? The secrecy that surrounds her screams. Friends in high places, brave new world order, Illuminati shit, you know? Makes me think I deserve some hazard pay. Refuse and bluff. Start walking away. Refuse and bluff. I've ran a background check on you. You're not just some random schmuck off the street. No way you didn't know what you were walking into when you took on his job. And if you really didn't, I doubt you're the kind of journalist who can gather intel worth shit. You're bluffing the hell out of him, unsure if this is going to work. It does. The man spits on the ground angrily and raises his hands in surrender. Alright. I shouldn't have put you on the spot like that. My bad, okay? Schon wieder diese raspy voices. He extends the hand, holding a pen drive towards you again. You take it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Not really sure what's that about, but one of my informants claims you might be interested in this. He reaches to his inner jacket pocket and presents you with something wholly unexpected. It's a bag of blood, labeled simply as AB, rates of factor negative. You give it a closer look, but that doesn't answer any questions that has just appeared in your mind. You peek into the journalist's cold blue eyes and see them twitch uncontrollably. Don't ask me. They said you know what to do with it. Leaky gut. Come on, take it. Accept the blood. Fine, I'll take it. You grab the bag. Anything else? Yeah, I don't think so. Thanks for your cooperation. Another eye twitch and an awkward silence. You hide the blood back in your clothes and leave the alley the way you came from. Ich glaube, AB negativ war tatsächlich die Blutgruppe, die Stevie auf dem Domänenabend getrunken hatte und diesen vertragen hat. Das ist interessant. Vielleicht hat es schon wieder nur ein Spiel von Hope. Mal schauen. Hope's car reappears behind the corner just as you walk out to the street. It doesn't even fully stop when you approach, but slows down just enough so that you can jump in. The moment you close the door, she presses into the gas pedal with her full strength, causing the engine to roar. Her driving style definitely doesn't reflect how laid back she seems as a person. You throw the pen drive on the seat next to her. Perfect. Any problems? How did the meeting go? You relate the entire back alley encounter to her. Towards the end of the story, you notice she's not staring at the road or her phone, but directly at your face. The realization startles you. Bloody Mary and Adderall. You've got that bag of blood with you? You place it on the seat next to her. She peeks at the label. She looks at it again. Then she steps on the brakes. Fuck, 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 fuck! I'm okay. She grabs both the bag and the pen drive you've obtained and throws them out of the window. Looks like that's her favorite method of taking care of problems. That bag was a message. AB negative used to be my blood type. It's the rarest one, found in less than 1% of the United States population. Glad you haven't drank it. Who knows what they've done to the bag. Some NYC vets can tell you wild stories about using irradiated blood to localize and kill other kindred. Gut zu wissen. Seriously? Glad I haven't drank from him. Better safe than sorry, yeah. Still, I wonder, if they could have done anything to this blood, what would be some kind of 5-dimensional chess move? But yeah, this contact is compromised and I need to be cut off. Goodbye, Mr. Journalist, frenemy, and goodbye, dear leaky gut syndrome. You have both outlived your usefulness. After a brief period of hesitation, she deletes the whistleblower extraordinary account at size. Another one bites the dust. You decide against telling her that. She's got enough stuff on her plate tonight, and you're strangely confident that you're never going to meet that journal again. Besides, I got another story to finish. I was talking about Bitcoin and then where did I stop? Scamming. Oh, right. You know who saw the real face of the city? Anna Delvey. Ever heard of her? A Russian working-class girl born as Anna Sorokin. She moved to New York in 2013 and convinced everyone she's this insanely rich trust fund kid. A wealthy German heiress. German? Sorokin? Manhattan elites totally fell for it, and they keep buying it for years while she keeps swindling them. She got only arrested in 2017. She only got arrested in 2017 after having stolen almost $300,000. Sorokin created her Delvey persona out of thin air, convinced everyone she was going to set up an art fund and keeping tasting all of life's finest pleasures while being basically broke. She even made up a fake family financial advisor, then killed him off when he became a liability. And apparently, most of her rich victims never admitted to being scammed out of shame. By now you're sure. The way she scrutinizes her surrounding, her reckless driving, she's trying to escape somebody. Now Delvey's locked up with murderers and Rikers, writing down her memoirs, apparently picking a lot of fights. God bless her heart. She'll forever be an inspiration. But I have more advantages than she ever did. I have my own considerable funds, and I can rely on many more made-up people than just some old-ass financial advisor. A whole bunch of fake content creators and influencers that every rich dumbass wants to get in touch with and collaborate. Makes it super easy to get more money than I invest. You've seen it firsthand. Both as a deceiver and the deceived, it's a city of illusions. Make non-existent money, come up with fictional status, play nonsensical camarilla games. And one day you might just find yourself at the top. Alright, we're reaching our last stop. You look around, you're coming up to a parking garage. Devil woman doctor. You're gonna take the elevator to the 17th floor. Give the masked man you meet in the front of the door this memory card. It contains an art house movie I've made. By art house, you mean vampire movie? Yes, a movie you've seen me rehearsing in my haven. I didn't think I was doing that just for show, did you? I found some filthy rich Manhattan pervs who'd pay a fortune for convincing vampire camp show. I don't need money, but their IT industry connections gave me an idea. When we give them this memory card, we'll get access to tech that should allow us to take on my biggest enemy in the city. So your nickname this time is going to be... a crash! You're momentarily dazed and can't immediately understand what happened. The first thing you know for sure is if you were still a normal human being, you'll be dead for sure. You replay the last few seconds in your head. The other car appeared out of nowhere and crashed into Hope's vehicle at the maximum speed it was able to achieve in this closed-off space. The driver has already managed to kick out the mangled door next to him and stumbled out of his seat. Now he wordlessly approaches the trunk and takes a large caliber silenced pistol out of it. Jetzt wird's lustig. Vielleicht kommen wir zum ersten Kampf diesmal. Es wurde ja irgendwie gesagt, man kann hier auch kämpfen. He starts approaching the lavender wreck of Hope's car, obviously ready to finish the job he started. You have to be fast and violent. It's you or him now. Withstand the bullets mit Fortitude? Nee, das... ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass es von der Second Inquisition ist. Dann würde ich damit eine Schwachstelle preisgeben. Ich attackiere ihn einfach. Your instincts take over. You don't come up with a strategy or come up with optimal route. You simply start running towards the gunman, yelling. For a split second, he's completely dumbfounded. Then he opens fire. The bullets put a brief stop to your sprint. You're engulfed in pain, your flesh and clothes being shredded to bits. But when his magazine runs out, you're still standing and still determined to move forward. He tries to act as quick as possible, but he can't reload his weapon before you get to him. A tackle, a primal scream, left punch, right punch, left punch, right punch. You return his cruelty tenfold to his face. When you're done, the head is barely recognizable as human. You stand up above the gunman's body, trying to calm yourself and your killer instincts. That's when you hear her voice. Ugh. Same but unironically. Hope slithers out of her car and sees you standing over your assailant. You did pretty good. She approaches the body of the driver you killed and kicks it so she can take a better look at it. Upon seeing the front of the corpse, she lets you out an annoyed grunt. Knew it would be this asshole. He's been following us all day. I know just who he belongs to. Even before she's done talking, she's already trying to reach someone through the video call. Eventually, she succeeds. You see a nonchalant woman in business casual clothes on her smartphone screen. Kara. Sieht ein bisschen aus wie aus den 80ern. Oh shit, da steht Montgomery. Das ist doch die... Das ist, okay. Kara Montgomery, how can I help you? Kara. Hope, didn't expect you to ever reach me through this channel. Have you thought things through? Wait, did something happen? Did something happen? You fucking ghoul has tried to kill me. You crazy bitch, that's what fucking happened? Calm yourself, for Christ's sakes. This is a basely accusation. I know he's from Double Spiral. He's been working in your motherfucking company. Come on, you know I can't be held responsible for independent actions of my subordinates. Why don't we just meet up and talk it over? Hope disconnects the call and instantly blocks Kara from contacting her. You corporate shithead, you make me sick. Tired, she turns her gaze to the dead ghoul. I dispose of him. Help me put him in my car. 30 seconds later, his body is laying on the back seat of the lavender-colored wreck. Okay, good. You take a look at the scene of carnage in front of you. Holler back, woman. Every second we're here gets us closer to a serious Masquerade violation. I have to exchange my Palme d'Or-worthy masterpiece for the good some other time. She gets behind the wheel and you follow her inside. Das Auto ist mega am Arsch. Sieht man das jetzt hier irgendwo? Nee, nicht wirklich. Meet me my haven when I let you know it's safe. For now, I need to dump this asshole somewhere. Have my car fixed and plan our counter-attack. You guide Hope to your own haven. She drops off, and before she leaves, she makes what sounds to come perfectly clear. She makes what's about to come perfectly clear. If we want to survive in this city, Kara Montgomery needs to die. She disappears into the traffic. You disappear into your place. Oha. Ja, mit Hope erlebt man immer eine Menge Action, will ich mal meinen. Ja, und damit war es auch schon wieder für diese Folge mit Hope. Ja, wir haben jetzt 5 Auswahlmöglichkeiten, auch wenn das jetzt hier nach 4 nur aussieht. Wir haben immer noch diesen Typen aus der Kirche. Faith and Myth, Part 1. Dann haben wir immer noch den, der uns folgt. Jetzt haben wir das Watching Me, Part 1. Wir könnten nochmal zu D'Angelo zurückgehen und wir könnten uns mit der Gangrel treffen. Ich habe mir überlegt, für dieses Mal durchspielen mit der Vantrue werde ich die Gangrel versuchen, komplett zu ignorieren. Ich meine, vielleicht ist das Spiel irgendwann so, dass sie wollen, dass ich da draufklicke und das spiele, aber das werde ich so lange nicht tun, wie ich nicht muss. D'Angelo hatten wir letztens erst. Wir müssen sowieso übernachten. Es kann sein, dass irgendwas anderes in der nächsten Folge passiert. Ich glaube, ich würde eins dieser beiden Sachen machen. Und da das hier schon so ein bisschen brennt, hier mit Faith and Myth, wäre das eine coole Sache. Aber eigentlich bin ich eher daran interessiert, wer mir folgt. Ich denke, in der nächsten Folge werden wir uns anschauen, wer uns da folgt. Und wir werden sehen, ob wir den Chaos machen müssen oder ob das eine ganz andere Situation erfordert. Wir werden sehen. Ich hoffe, ihr seid das nächste Mal wieder mit dabei und ciao.